the legal team of Simon Ekpa, they have never relented. They have never relented. They are still pursuing, of which I have told you, they have filed their case against the judgment, and which will be coming up by the special grace of God next month. You understand? Because the judge that passed the judgment is from one local court that is not even qualifiable to compare to Nigerian High Court to here. You understand? So definitely by October, we will now see what the appeal court have to say regard to this. Moreover, with the confession that Sam Sakala have already confessed. Yes, with this confession, then we will now see what will be the fate of Simon Ekpa, because we have already seen him smiling with this confession alone.
All right, depending on your time zone and your location, the appeal filed case for Mazi Simon Ekpa that have been submitted by his legal team have been fixed for hearing in October. So anyway, updating from a social media platform, can they scroll through the media for this particular video from Extreme News. Credit to them. We're not getting to nobody famous here from this video. I think he said a whole lot of things in this particular video, looking like he knows a lot around, the process and the procedures and it take towards that hearing for October. So I want you guys to settle down, share your thoughts on the comment section after watching the video, and also do well to also share the video.
It's a defeat to Finnish government, and it's a defeat to Nigeria, Sidious Musa, Pitamba, and what is it called? Bianco Juku. All of them, both Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it's a cold defeat to them. I say at the end of the tunnel, the light will definitely show. You will see the light. I said it from the onset. You will see. Forget the drama that is going on. All these things are the drama that need to play. By the time he finish playing, then Mazi himself will now stand. Because before a gold to shine as one, it must go through fire. So it's a gold that is going through refinery. So by the time he finish refining himself, it will now appear as a gold that he is. Then those that capsize their tongue will now revive the tongue and speak good of Mazi Simon Ekpa. A real judge that knows what he's doing. You must judge based on a real fact. And you must have a fact, concrete evidence based on your profession and your office. My beloved brother, based on the question before me this moment, I have to tell you, this is something that we have been saying. Regard to what has been happening in Finnish government, because before Simon Ekpa could take a step of any movement, I believe that the people, the parastatals department that is needed, regard to what he want to carry out, they are all aware of the activities. So it surprises me that a charge and bail, somebody like Samsa Akala is coming up with this kind of unfair judgment against Simon Ekpa. Are you hearing me? Are you getting me? So listen and listen good. Finally, glory be to God that unknowingly and unfortunately for him now, I believe it's Chuko Kitabiama that is fighting for us, trying to expose the hidden agendas that transpire between Nigeria and the Finnish government. Because they themselves now have, shooting themselves on their foot, and they have messed themselves up. And this thing I'll show to you and I that of the truth that the Finnish government and Nigerian government have become one. Yes. There is no justice, and you cannot get the fairness in Finland just the same way you cannot get it here in Nigeria. How can a judge come to judge a matter, a case is being presented to you? Because Nigeria presented the case. You as a judge, you say you are judging the case based on your own perspective without running a program of verification in order to confirm, to get a concrete facts before passing a judgment. And you say you are in Europe. You are a member of European Union. Is that the way Europeans run their cases? You understand? You see why somebody like Donald Trump, when people say Donald Trump is sacking judges, is doing this and that, and the people is bad. No, see, we need competency. You see why Nigeria is not growing. The same thing that they have now exported to Finnish government. That their judiciary is no longer have a face to look upon. They have lost the faith that people should regard or take to heart. Just as we in Nigeria here, we lost the faith on our judiciary. You see why in Nigeria here, Nigerian judiciary have collapsed. No citizen that have trust or faith or confidence on the judiciary. The same thing now, the same virus they have exported to Finnish government, and they themselves welcome it because of their selfish interest, because of the contracts, because of the oil. Before you pass a judge, please, Before you pass a judgment, there is every tendency. Excuse me. In Nigeria, we call them CID. Are you getting it? These are the Criminal Investigation Department. They investigate a matter. They investigate issues before coming to fully to action. Likewise, in America, you have CIA, Criminal Investigating Agency. You understand me? CIA. These people can even friend you, get married to you in order to get facts before prosecution. But in the case of this Finnish government and Simon Ekpa, you say based on what you hear and the post you saw and what Nigeria has presented to you, on that you now think on your own, believe. So you come to a conclusion and you come to believe that what Nigeria has presented to you could be real or might be real. So anything that is not certainty shouldn't be carried into judgment. As a real judge that knows what he's doing, you must judge based on a real fact. And you must have a fact, concrete evidence based on your profession and your office, based on your certificate, on your document. As a good lawyer and a judge, you must become a lawyer, from lawyer to son. From there, you graduate to the level of a judge. But this thing has, proven to me that of a truth that this person is unqualified. Two, this person is paid judge. He's a paid judge. That is what it shows to me. He has collected money. So Finnish government now collecting bribe like Nigeria. There is no difference between the Finnish government in Europe now and Nigeria. You see the thing that I've been saying, and some people will begin to say, "Oh, you go." What makes them different from us? We are the same. In fact, I'm even better than them because I can't judge that kind of judgment. I can't pass such nonsense. Before you pass a judgment, you need to go and to the root. We'll stop Finnish government for sending somebody, a delegate, to come and do their findings. Because ever since a report to come to your table that this person is causing insecurity, is causing well-help in a particular society, in a particular place, in a state or a nation, what are you supposed to do? You send delegate to do their findings. By the time they finish investigation, then you start and act on it. But whereby you fail to do this, that means you have failed your certificate. You understand? And now, okay, despite that, you understand? Despite that, you now come, okay, let's carry out based on the information we have gotten. Good and fine. There is far. Ever since you hold this man, ever since you pick this man, ever since you arrested this man based on the wrong information you received, did the one he was being accused of stopped? That should be another question now. And that should be another angle that the judge should look into it. When the over 200 was killed and roasted in Benue, where was Simon Ekpa? Was he in Nigeria? Or was he in Finland? Or was he in the custody of Finnish government authority? That should be number one. The Castina killings, where was Simon Ekpa? The Amufu village, entire village that was completely wiped out in Enugu state, 15 churches shut down, no schools again, where was Simon Ekpa? In Plateau killing, where was Simon Ekpa when all these things was going on? Even as I speak to you, go to Kebbi state, over 50 have been killed. Where was Simon Ekpa and why all these things are going on? With this evidence, can't you think and ask question back to the same people that brought an evil evidence against your citizen? Why can't you ask them a question? What about all these things that I am hearing in your country? Hello? Definitely, because no smoke without fire. For him to come on air, you say you use the social media, his social media post or whatsoever, talk. Because of that, you just conclude without even reason or think deep. Why is this young man going through this? Because in social media, what is the essence of having social media in our time? Is to create an awareness of what is happening that the people are not aware of. It's a media of awareness. That is what the way I understand social media. To create an awareness globally for people to know what is happening in so place and so place. So that in the other hand, they will mind the way they move, make a move while moving to that kind of location. If there is anybody, for example, now you want to come to Nigeria, in so part of Nigeria, there is an issue there, crisis there, don't go there, so that for your own life's sake, for your own safety, in so there is a way of giving a concrete information to those who are not aware of what is happening in a country. Even likewise, we in Nigeria here, with this media like this, you and I will know that in so place, so you see your boundary while making move. You understand? Why making move? If not that Nigeria is not a country that is working. Do you know that for NEPA to take light, they're supposed to announce it? That Benin, other countries are doing it. I could remember when I was in Ghana, in Mali, even in ordinary Benin here, very close to Nigeria here. If they are going to take light, they will announce it. So time there will be no light, and it will last. So time they will bring it back. And that is how it's supposed to. That is an information media, so that you will not say that you are not aware. And let me tell you, what is Nigeria? What is the paper, the newspaper we are reading? Is it not media? Is it not a way of passing information to the society? So Finland should know all this, and this Samsa Akara should understand this as a qualified judge that he claimed to be, to sit on this position and to pass judgment regard to the case of Simon Ekpa. But I look at it now. Glory be to God that Chukwu Kutabiam of Biafra is fighting for us. The man have shot himself on his feet. Now Finnish government and the whole world now are now seeing it that of a truth. Clearly, the clear picture that of a truth, Nigeria paid Finnish government in order to nail Simon Ekpa against his fundamental rights as a freedom fighter. That is what it means. And that is what it means. Glory be to God. For God exposing the activities, the evil that Nigeria and Finnish government have planned together to silence the freedom agitator, freedom fighter. Like, look at the case of Mazen Nandekan. Like right here in Nigeria, a man of Surobo, what was his name, in Arise TV, said that what happened in Finland should be a good lesson to Nigeria. Why are you taking the case of Mazen Nandekan? 10 years you've not even started. But within the how many months, you see the way they have summarized the case of Simon Ekpa. And that is to tell you the orchestration that the Nigeria government have castrated Mazen Nandekan now is Simon Ekpa, with the attention or intention of stopping and silencing Biafra, which is not going to be possible. This time around, it's not going to be possible. They cannot silence us, and we will continue to voice out until we get what we want. It is our right. Yes, it's our right. The time is right, and the time is pure. The banana don't ripe very well. It is time to plug it.
But one thing you made mention is that he said Ekpa, he has a group here in Nigeria where these people are into arms dealing and causing public incitement or causing the terror on people here in Nigeria, in the southeast in particular. Do you not think that the judge should have asked the Nigerian government why is it that Simon Ekpa launched a group that were using arms to protect, if I put it that way, to protect, just like what Ekpa said, he said he's protecting himself. Why is it that the judge didn't ask that why is it that these people are picking up guns and defending themselves?
Now listen, that question is good. But to the judge, being a novice and acted naively, couldn't reason to that extent or to that point. You understand? As a result of the bribe that they used to blindfold him, they used the bribe to blindfold him and secured his mental obrangata into collaboration of what? Evil corruption. Do you understand? So he couldn't be able, or he was not able to reach to that level which he's supposed to, because of the paid huge amount of money. His memory has been purchased over by the money. Are you hearing me? So listen to me. Have Simon Ekpa ever organized any group? That should be the question. Number one. Simon Ekpa have never organized any group. The person that organized a group called ESN, Eastern Security Network, was Mazen Nandekan, not Simon Ekpa. Another person that organized another group was the late Akere Doru, who formed Amoteku. Then before Ebubago and Udogachi whatsoever they have started forming now. And all these things was done based on a purpose. And what was that purpose? The purpose of the insecurity, the incessant killings of every soul in Nigeria. As I speak to you, do you know that in Zamfara and Katsina, everybody, the Hausas are picking up arms to defend themselves? Are you hearing me? Why is all this thing coming up? Because of the killing of the Fulanis, and the people that are killing people in this country are working freely. The Nigerian government is partnering with the, as we speak now, the Nigerian government is doing well, negotiating with them. Nigerian government, Tinubu government is negotiating with them now, of which as we speak now, they have joined Nigerian payroll data. one thing is this, I will always tell you the truth. Go and do your findings. They are now joining the payroll group to settle, to negotiate in the name of amnesty with the bandits, with the terrorists. Is it not because of the terrorists, the Hamas, who went to Qatar to hide themselves, that make Israel to bomb that place in the capital in Qatar? No, I'm asking, was it not the reason? But in Nigeria, you are negotiating with terrorists. I want to remind you again that this government have paid paid 1 billion naira to this terrorist group. And they did not see them as a terrorist. They allowed them moving freely. They allowed them taking the life of Nigerians without persecution. But Simon Ekpa created an awareness to the entire world to see what is happening, what is going on in Nigeria. The evil that Nigerian government is harboring in the country, they see him as a bad person. He now becomes an enemy because he has exposed the atrocities that is going on in Nigeria. Yes, that's why they see him as an enemy. And the idiot judge called Akala Samsa allowed himself to be used, finally now shot himself at the feet. What a shame and what a disgrace that Finland have brought upon themselves. The people that we respect so much, the people that people value so much and give honor. You understand? Today, they have sold themselves so cheap, and I'm highly disappointed.